Hi Capricorns, how are you? This is Jill, welcome to Tarot by the Sea. This is your reading from the 21st to the 30th of November. I'm sorry it's a little bit late, but it's been a manic old week. So if you hear lots of noise in the background, I've got a room full of cages of animals, okay. I've had to move them all. I'm having an office built so that I can do my readings, and I've had to move all the animals out of the way because I don't like the noise. So they're all in here with me, bless their little hearts. So yeah, if you hear wheels spinning, that's what it is. Right, Capricorns, how are you? Are you well? I hope you are. We've got just one thing. Skype and video readings are the same as always, details in the bottom. But I've also started doing telephone readings as well. And I'm doing them via Psychic Sofa because everything's set up and it's beautiful. So give me a ring if you want to. The number is down there too. And if I'm online, I will have a chat with you. So it's 4245 is my number. So if you want to have a chat, tell me if you watch the videos because I'll be really, really excited. I will, honestly, I will just be too excited for words. Right, be so nice to connect with you if you're watching. Right, okay. Capricorn for the 21st to the 30th of November. Oh, hello. What have we got? We've got the moon. We have the moon in reverse. We have the moon in reverse. Oh, okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh, what's that meant to mean? You've got lots of cards flying out at once. And it's like maybe you're not communicating properly because it's like you might be saying a lot, but actually it doesn't make much sense. Okay, because I'm getting loads of cards coming out, but I don't know whether they're in the reverse or the upright or what the heck they're doing. So maybe you're not communicating as well as you could be in whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Okay. Capricorns. You start off the beginning of this period not putting the work in. You're not putting the work in, and it's not leading you to the 10 of Cups because 10 of Cups is like happy home, happy everything. Okay, just perfect life, perfect life, and but you don't want the hassle of it. To be honest, I don't think you want the hassle of all that. I don't think you want the hassle of a proper relationship. Whatever relationship you choose is proper for you, okay? But of a settled relationship. And maybe it's because you walked away from something that you thought had a solid foundation, okay? So you're not really looking for this at the moment. Or you thought, I don't know, I'm going to come back to that card because that doesn't make sense. It does make sense, it's just not. See, what is it about that card? It's the Holes card. Yeah, look. This is what I'm saying to you. It's like I have the cards in front of me, okay? I have the cards in front of me. And I can kind of partly see what they're saying, but it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, okay? You've got the Moon card in reverse, which is meant to be about secrets. Then you have the 10 of Cups in reverse, which is meant to be about happy home, but not. So no secrets, no happy home. No being overburdened, walking away from love, foundation. For some of you, it is just, you've just come out feeling overburdened and you've just walked away from a relationship and you're actually okay, you're stable. I think if you explain yourself to people, I think they kind of understand better, but I think things are getting lost in communication. You're kind of just taking some time out for yourself before you make any decisions and move forward. Okay, that's what you're doing. And it could be with this new love offer. You're not, again, we're back to that. We're back to that sense of like, I've got the cards, I know exactly what all the cards mean, but I'm not entirely sure I understand what the heck's going on. So we have the Queen of Cups. We have hope. But the card that I almost pulled out was no passionate new start. So maybe there hasn't been a passionate new start, but you're still hoping for one. And the King of Swords has come out again. The King of Swords can be really nasty. He can be really cutting with his words. He's detached, he's emotionless, he's not a nice fella. He's not, really not a nice fella. So maybe you're not being the Queen of, mind you, over emotional. She's over emotional, okay? She's over emotional, often. Or it could be that this is a nice, loving, nurturing, emotional water sign energy, okay? But you're not doing loving, nurturing, emotional water sign energy, okay? Maybe this person's hoping that you're going to, but actually you're quite detached. You're quite detached from the whole thing because you want to manifest an Empress. And it's like, but you're not the King of Pentacles. Okay, you're not the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is stable, and he's got himself together, but he's looking up at this Queen, bless her heart. He's looking up at the Empress, and he's kind of gazing adoringly up at her, but she's not having any of it. She's looking the other way, and for some of you, maybe she's going, when we get married, you can have your passionate new start, but until that time. So maybe some of you, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's what I'm getting. Maybe you're going to have to put a ring on it. Oh, I hate that song. It's so horrible. So horrible. But I think you're working on it. Okay? I think you're working on it. But you're still not getting any. You're still not getting any with this Empress. Oh my God. You're not getting any wand action. You're not getting any sword action. You're getting nothing. The wheel is just not going in your favour, my lovely. It's just not. I'm sorry. And some of you are just sick of trying to manifest this, you're just like, yeah, do you know what, we're not moving forward. And then you decide to move on because you think this person, this Empress, is actually being a little bit immature, and you've got other options. You've got other options, and you can have your naughties, okay, with other people. And then quite possibly, so maybe you're crying over this a little bit, and then you become the King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, what are you guys like? Seriously. Right, either she thinks you haven't got enough pentacles, okay, or there's no give and take in this relationship, so she's not interested, or the other way around, and then they're buggering off as well. I think it might be you, because then you've got the Six of Wands. I think it's you. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to look at this another way. That seems like quite a transient. That seems to be for our singles. That seems to be for our singles. Let's have a general. Okay, let's have a work one. Okay, or a couples one or something. Bless you. Would you not play? Would he not play? fair enough. Fair enough. You know, that kind of energy, you know, when you get intimately involved with someone like that, you carry their energy. You carry their energy. And it's like you don't want to be carrying the energy of someone that you don't really respect and admire and love, you know. If it's not someone who's good, you know, it's not someone that you would want to be carrying the energy of, then, you know, don't do it. Don't do it. If you think of it that way, it kind of makes you really, really fussy, because you just go, no, sorry. Right, Four of Swords. Two of Swords, Death. Nine of Pentacles. Going a different way. Bear with me. It's looking like another relationship one. Again, it's the same one. It's the same one. It's kind of like you're taking some time out and then you make a decision to change whatever's happened. You make a decision to change. You have change. Independent person, yeah, single independent person. Maybe you decide to move forward. You might decide to move forward with a Virgo or a water sign. Apparently this is Virgo. For some of you, you may decide to sleep with someone because they've put the work in. This thing at the top is the work. And you're in your nightie wee curlers in. Sure. But it's a very nice nightie. It's a very nice nightie. Okay. Okay. It's very nice nightie. Some of you are deciding to do that. But then we've got, but I think this person, I think whoever this person is, or you, don't want a kind of that. Oh. I think they're quite defensive, or maybe they've stopped being defensive. Maybe they were defensive, but maybe they've stopped being defensive. But it is in the reverse, and sometimes that's kind of being unblocked. Sometimes that way up, I think of it being blocked. You know, like blocked communication. For some of you, you were taking some time out, you took a decision to have a change. Yeah, you met this person. You're deciding which path to take, and then you decided to put the work in. Okay, you decided to put the work in with this Virgo or air sign or water sign. Okay, and you stopped defending yourself against kind of commitment, and because you thought commitment was being trapped. You thought commitment was being trapped. Some of you. But I think you're quite stable by yourself. The vast majority of you, I think, are quite stable by yourself. And you're waiting. You're waiting to see what you can manifest. You know, you want a new start. You do want a new start. But you're being quite detached about it. You're being quite detached about it, and I'm not quite sure what Ten of Pentacles is. You're just not ready to settle down. You're just not ready to settle down and be the King of Cups. You don't want to put too much work into it. You're still being a bit kind of, you know, you don't want to be the King of Swords. You want to be the Page of Swords. You want to just kind of like have your freedom and do your own thing. And you want to have lots of people adoring you. You want to have lots of people adoring you. You don't want this devil. You don't want the devil energy. You want to be the Knight of Cups who's kind of in and out. And you're perfectly strong. You're perfectly strong. You're the Empress, you know, and you're holding on to your money. You don't want the arguments. You think that arguments come with the relationships, so you're staying by yourself. And you don't want the Tower. You don't want Tower moments. You just want to be stable. And for some of you, you've been in a relationship where there was no give and take, an unequal give and take. Yeah, and you're not communicating with that person, and you're quite happy about it. You're quite happy about it. And for some of you, it's like there is a new love offer, and you're working on it, and you're manifesting. You're manifesting, and it's quite new. It is quite new. But then you've got the Five of Pentacles. And maybe you've both just come out of relationships. Maybe you've both just come out of relationships and you've come together. And you've got this new start. You've got this new start. You've got this new start. And you're not moving forward slowly, but you're not moving, you're not, I don't know. You're not moving forward slowly, but you're not rushing into anything either. You're not rushing into this Ace of Swords. But you are coming out of heartbreak and coming out of crying over spilt milk, because you've got your options. You've got your options. I mean, you've been stabbed in the backs and you've got no intention of kind of going through all that again. You've got no intention of going through all that again. But if you've met the right person, you'd be willing to put the work in. You really would be willing to put the work in. Okay, that's you. That is you. But at the moment, this is what I'm getting, that at the moment, it's like the Wheel of Fortune's not kind of turning in your favour. But you'll get there, my lovelies. You will get there. You will, you will. And it's nearly your birthday, so that's all good. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Slightly short, but I'm going to love you and leave you. There will be change. There will be change. Okay. I think for some of you, you need to, but you're just deciding to kind of stay in this state at the moment and just focus on work. Okay. You're just trying to focus on work. Anyway, right. Yeah, haven't done your Decembers yet. I will do them tomorrow. Hopefully, I've got builders in at the moment, so if it's not too loud, I will do them tomorrow, and then I'll be back. That December will be the next time I talk to you. Anyway, take care. Give me a ring if you need me. All right, lots of love. Bye bye.